Emily, thanks. Local law enforcement agencies are warning people about imposter scams that are impacting older adults and, in some instances, conning them out of significant amounts of money. Jen Burke from our Maine Credit Union League is here to explain what's happening and offer some insight for spotting a scam. So can you describe what's happening and what people need to be on the lookout for?
Yeah, if you get an unsolicited call from someone claiming to be a family member or a friend acting on their behalf and saying that they are in trouble or they're in an emergency and they need you to send money fast, it could be a scam. And we are hearing that this is happening, and we're hearing that it's really targeting older adults within our community. And you know, technology today with artificial intelligence, sometimes these calls, when they come in, they sound like loved ones, or they're saying that they're calling on someone's behalf, like they're a jail bondsman or an attorney, and you're getting numbers that are spoofed to make it seem like they're calling and representing the organizations that they're saying that they are. So it's very difficult these days to tell whether or not this is a real emergency and I need to get funds fast to somebody that I care about, or it's a scam.
So, and to be clear, this is something that you've heard is happening here.
It is happening in the Cumberland County area, but frankly, it can happen anywhere and at any time. So knowing some of the red flags is so important. And if you were to get a call from somebody saying that we need you to take quick, urgent action, you know, immediately take pause. Call that loved one back directly. Send them a text and say, hey, did you really just call me, or did you ask so-and-so to call on your behalf? Get the validity checked first and foremost. And then think that if someone's asking you to take quick action, they don't want you to think on it. They want you to like just jump and go. It's really worth taking the time to do the due diligence. And if someone asks you to do something in secrecy, hey, don't tell anybody that this happened. Or if you go to your bank and you withdraw funds, don't let the tellers know why you're doing it. That's a giant red flag. Yeah. So keep all of those things in mind. And you know, in some of these instances that we're hearing from law enforcement, people are actually going to meet these fraudsters in person and handing them cash. Never ever do that. You know, no legitimate law enforcement agency, medical personnel, they're never going to ask you to travel somewhere to meet them to make a payment to better someone else's situation. It's just not going to happen. And then if you get asked to wire money, send cash, gift cards, cryptocurrency, those key little words, big signs of a flag, because those ways of transferring money are virtually untraceable. So once you do it, it's gone.
Yeah, lots of red flags, lots of stuff to look out for.
And it's very scary. And if you ever get those kinds of contacts, you know, call your local law enforcement office before taking action. That's what they're there for.
All right, Jen Burke from the Maine Credit Union League. Thank you.
Thank you.
Really good advice. And now here's a look at what else is coming up today on Channel 8.